just one of them days. How y'all doing? Said I would be here on Tuesday, and I am here. I don't know how I'm here, but I'm here. So, unfortunately, somebody's Vecna showed up in my life after repeated times of trying to resolve and calm this little thing down. I just, I finally had enough. Vecna, Vecna don't live here no more. And it's sad because nobody talks about how people can become a full distraction. And I'm literally in transition. I've been not going live so much lately. I was even thinking about at one point stopping the channel because I was dealing with so much in real life. I didn't really feel like speaking out loud anymore. I really want to preserve my energy for my thoughts and the things that I need to accomplish in real life. So going live right now has been really hard. I have some things in real life that I am dealing with. And I am in transition because sometimes when it's time for a big major change in your life, you have to go silent. You don't have too much to say because you are resetting. And a reset takes quietness. So I apologize for my absence on here. Family, I'm always trying to show you guys a better version of myself, and I want you guys to be a better version of yourself. But we can't control the people in our lives and the situations that occur. All we can do is control how we react. And sometimes, even that's hard, especially in the moment. A lot of people react before we even perceive the whole picture, and then we later regret our actions. I'm not one of those people. I could truly say that just on the strength, I usually do what I expect somebody else, what I would want somebody else to do. So I don't often feel that way. But I'm not perfect either. So there are times where my decisions are not deemed or good enough for the situation, and I may have overreacted. But it's quite expected if you are genuine, a distraction. And they truly are a distraction. Even after trying to resolve the problem, they still remain a distraction. The worst distractions is the ones who think that they actually are providing you a service. Hey, Zayana. And it's actually sad because it's hard to walk away from distractions if they do serve you. That's one thing. Let's speak for those girlies. Like that young lady who um was being provided for fully, her and her children, and she caught her partner out on a date with another woman. And it's like those times I can't even imagine having a partner fully provide for me all the way 100% and then do something like that. It's kind of like a kick in the face. It's like, in one hand, I could just leave because of the disrespect. But if the support is all my life, if it's everything that I require that this person does, and if I walk away, I'll lose everything I've built with this person. then that makes it hard to walk away. And I used to think, you know, those girls had it good. The ones who are fully provided for, who men basically don't even let them lift a finger. But then I have to think about when those men choose themselves, because not all men who provide, or women, because it's not just about men, but not all providers have good character. So just because somebody is a provider, that does not mean they're healthy mentally. And I will wish that if somebody is taking care of you, that they would have some type of morality about them that wouldn't allow them to use their resources to control the narrative and put somebody in a position where they can't even help themselves if they wanted to. Emotionally, financially dependent on somebody is brutal on both parties, but especially the one who is dependent. I don't want to really go into detail on what my struggle is, but you can kind of put two and two together. I only came on this live because I said I was today, despite what I am going through. I do appreciate everybody that come on here and sit with me and listen to me and converse with me. You don't have to do that. I'm trying to create a safe environment for people to express themselves, even for me, because I don't have siblings. So this is something that I use to help connect with people. It's hard finding real friends in the real world too. Even I had plenty friends, but as you get older, you realize a lot of those people aren't your friends. They're just people who want to watch and see what happens in your story, and just hope that yours is not better than theirs. I try to tell my daughter all the time, like, them are not your friends. Don't tell them your personal business. The first moment they feel like you got something better than them, or they feel like their life isn't what they want it to be and yours is, they will come and destroy whatever you got. And I truly hope that she listens to me when I tell her that. So I just really came on here to let y'all know that I'm human. I never said I wasn't. I never said that I was at the highest point in my emotional self or my life, that I could not go through things that everybody else go through. No, I am a regular girl who has studied humans, and I understand us a little more than the average person. And I actually know what's missing in the world, which is people actually looking in the mirror and paying attention to themselves and holding themselves accountable for what the shit they do. I will never change that idea. I will never let go of this entire message that I'm trying to bring. Although the struggles in my life are making it very difficult for me to continue. It's really sad. You want to give back to the community and share what you got, and then it's like real life happened to you, and you can't even show up for people. But I told myself this morning, because I wasn't gonna come online, y'all. I'm really in an emotional state right now, and I'm just being transparent. But I wasn't gonna come, but I decided to come because if I'm gonna show y'all my good days, I just better show y'all my bad days. It wouldn't be authentic enough. And y'all know how I feel about authenticity. So it's just like I'm having this sad moment and I am in tears. I'm very sad. I'm allowing my emotions to become visible. I'm not hiding them. And also, I'm sharing it with millions of strangers, possibly. So, the shadow that's crumbling up inside of me because of this will live short term. Already because I've exposed it, its head to the crowd. I've acknowledged my pain publicly. Sometimes you have to do this. I don't have to go into full detail as to what the problem is. All I have to do is acknowledge that I'm hurting and not hide that from nobody. And I'm hurting because of a relationship distraction, which I call a distraction. It is a relationship. Any ship is a relationship. One thing I will say is I won't be like this forever. So anybody that's sitting around thinking it's funny, thinking that this make me less of who I am, you're fucking wrong. You're fucking wrong. For anything, it's adding to the fire I already have. Because I already have a fire in me that's big, that's already which I'm getting there. Sometimes letting some relationships dissipate by the wayside, it's the best way to do that. And I'm gonna always be a loving person, a supporting person in any relationship, whether it be love, friendship, kinship. I'm gonna always step up and be my true self and show unconditional support and love. I would not let any single situation destroy who I am and who I choose to be in life and who I want to show up as. This is just a time where a human is dealing with its emotions. The only difference is I will actually strategize off my pain and use it to build muscle. I don't allow my pain to destroy the innards of me. I take my pain and I use it as momentum. It inspires me to do better with myself. It inspires me to choose better friends. It inspires me to clean up my shit. My pain inspires me to just become a better version of myself. So I'm thankful for this downfall today. I'm thankful because the only way I can go higher is if I fall. If I'm up too high, then I won't be able to go no higher. Or sometimes even learn something newer, more new. So this moment definitely humbles me in a way that I can become an even better person. Not in a way where it's like, oh, now she's not going to be able to perform like she used to. No, that's unfortunate that you would think so. In reality, my downfalls make me stronger. You ever heard of somebody saying they break their legs, they break their calves with a stick? Okay, my pain make me stronger. I won't ever deny a time where I'm not fully happy. I will be 100% with myself. This is why I don't go around bleeding on people. People go around bleeding on me all the time, and then they blame me for the fact that they can't handle their dead weight. I find it crazy. I can handle mine. When you throw it at me, though, everybody like to play victim. I don't get it. I don't feel comfortable ever in my life being a victim. Even when people try to tramp over me, I still see myself as a survivor, but as a warrior and as a good fighter. I don't see myself as being attacked all the time or why is this, I don't do that. I take responsibility for my portion of whatever the fuck has happened in my life because I truly know that I allow whatever happened in my life to happen because I choose the people that I deal with. This is the point that people have to realize. We have to stop sitting around pointing fingers at people. They did this. Yeah, they did it. But what did you do to get them there and allow them to do it? And it's crazy because people have traits and characters about themselves. And those traits and characters reflect behaviors. And a lot of times we overlook the traits and characters in the hope that these people will become different characters in this same story. Although you got food or you want some water? Although you already know that some of these characters they possess are unrealistic, bad manners, bad support. It's just really, really sad to think that if you notice somebody with bad character flaws and you absolutely in your mind think that you can make them become a better version of themselves just because you're in their life. You're a damn fool. I'm not saying this is something I actually thought of. I never thought that I could improve somebody. No, I used to love people for who they were. I enjoy people for who they are. It just became a time where as you get older, you see life different. Where the water jug at? Ain't no more water jugs. Think you better stop taking the water jugs. And you just want different. And today, that behavior they had don't work with the version of you. And it's like you would think that both parties would change and become better versions of themselves since they are getting older. But everybody develops different. And it seems to me one side always develops faster or slower than the other. It's really sad. I think it's made like that because of the script. It's the script. Because there's no way that this is made like this. It had to be set up. I'm getting you some water, baby. Chill out. Again, you know what I don't understand is when people entertain shit they don't like. Like, people that come don't like stuff, but they are here. Why are you here, bitch? This is so weird to me. It's the most delusional thing I could ever think of. The fact that you are here to say you don't want to be here. I'm talking about viewers at this point. Because ain't nothing worse than people that come on people's page and have some negative to say. Like, bitch, why are you here? There's a million people on here that you can watch. Your weird self is on somebody's page you don't like to say something negative. Shut up, ho. You poor, self-esteem, low value mind thinking. Get on somewhere. I used to allow trolls to come on my page. Because honestly, they're funny to me. And I honestly make my work for them because I'm just like Jesus when it comes to it. I'm here for the wicked. I'm here for the ones who are wicked, but they want to do better. They just don't know how. Or maybe they didn't even realize they were wicked. They just thought they was just living their life. I'm here to point out that your ass is wicked. And you need to stop. I notice I don't be wanting to talk to people like that no more. Shit, people probably don't even want to be talking to me. My conversations may be a little too deep and make you go look at yourself. So I get it. I appreciate the likes, y'all. I really do. I don't know if I keep this page up, if I get to 700 subscribers before the end of the month, I'll probably stay. But if I don't, I'll probably use a podcast or something to talk because I'm really in a transitional phase and I don't really want to show my face right now.
Yeah, I can watch my food.
I'm just really, really, really having a moment, y'all. Ah, you know what's so crazy? This how I know I'm off my game. I haven't even drunk my matcha today. Gosh, look what I'm drinking. Let me pour this shit out. Damn, I'm not drinking this shit. Your habits. I have been, man, look. People complain about being lonely. You need to complain about letting all these distractions in your life. If I know what I know now, man, look, I would deal with people and keep it pushing. I wouldn't include nobody in my serious life. We always trying to build something with somebody outside of us when we haven't even built something within us. Half of these people don't know themselves, don't love themselves, but yet want to love somebody else. That's crazy to me. You don't even love your damn self. You don't even know your boundaries, but you want to entertain a relationship. This ass backwards, man. And it seems like everybody doing it. And you can't say I'm mine because people get out of high school getting married. Like, what the fuck? You ain't even got a job. You don't even know how much money you about to make, but you want to get married. Or claim somebody as your best friend. You don't even know. You barely, you don't know this person when they're upset. And you wonder why betrayal comes so quick in our lives. We volunteer people into our company and our space too fast without vetting them out. I've done this, and I know you've done this. And we don't even check people's morals and manners and traits before we intertwine our lives with them and procreate with them. Some of us do, but still do it in the hopes that they'll change. I only make these videos for the youth to find it or for people who want to be better versions of themselves to find it. I honestly don't think it would get to anybody because most people got their heads in their asses. And it's like when you hear people talk like this, the type of shit that make you go look at yourself, it's annoying, right? It's like, bitch, I don't want to go look at myself. Fuck no. Them people did it to me, did it to me, did it to me. Yeah, I get it. It's easy to feel that way. But you don't grow there. There's no growth in always blaming the next person for your downfall or for your lack of or for any issues that occur in your life that you participated in. I gotta go, y'all. Again, this my channel is not for everybody. I don't expect a million followers. I expect people who enjoy these conversations, who understand what looking in the mirror looks like, and who actually want to spread that narrative. I'm not interested in making new friends. No. Because I just told you, I don't, people have to fix their character to be my friend. And everybody likes to think that they are the bestest friend in the world without actually being that. You got people who literally step on people's neck and will tell you, "Oh, I'm a good friend. I was the best friend they had." Are you serious? The delusions. Just like even the Epstein files. Everybody's so damn delusional. This is why I don't want friends. I don't care for companionship. And I don't want grandkids. Why would I want? Did y'all see now why I said I don't want grandkids? That's why I don't want grandkids. Because the Epstein files. I've been seeing this shit for y'all. I learned this shit years ago. This shit is new to y'all. I been knew they been doing that to them kids. Been knew that shit. Been knew that shit. That's why I never, ever, 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 ever saw me trying to even attempt to take my kids to be in anything that requires contracts and shit like that. Fuck no. I know what happens. I used to be in I used to dance. I know. You know my best payers? Yeah, people like Epstein people. Fucking rich people. People who had real money. Those were my best clients. So I know what that dark side look like. And I know who are running. And I know what it is to be in any industry. You would think it's about talent, it's about gifts. No, it's about sex. It's fucking sick. It's about sex. And who can give it and who can give it the best. That's it. Who's willing to do what without a question. That's it. That's why you see politicians and judges getting blackmailed for what? What they getting blackmailed for? Somebody. They ain't getting blackmailed for just blowing money. It's always a sex scandal. Because that's what unhealed humans always focus on. They don't know how to just be with themselves. They gotta use their bodies, which is their downfall. I say, people always say, well, you don't wanna just be by yourself. That's lonely without friends. That's so lonely without friends. I'm gonna tell you, you know what's lonely? It's when you have people in your circle who know all your business, who know your triggers, and they fucking sit around you and they trigger you. And they fucking sit around you and they treat you like your feelings don't fucking matter. And they act like only theirs matter. Okay? And that's what a lot of fucking people do. That's why I don't believe in that. Oh, you need to have fuck. I don't need to have nobody around me. I don't need to have no. Being alone is the best. It's the best ever thing that ever happened to me. I see so many people struggle with relatives. I thank my mama for not having extra kids. I couldn't imagine a person in my life telling my business and I can't whoop that trick or split that wig, burn that house because that's your sister, that's your brother. I wouldn't. I would feel like I was trapped. That's another prison. Siblings is another fucking prison. Look at Glorilla. Imagine that. Imagine your sister who ain't got shit going for herself online stressing your new fans out. You only been out a couple years. Talking about how you don't take care of your people. And as a celebrity, it fucking don't matter if it's true or not. It don't matter. At her level, you can say anything about a celebrity and people will believe it. Because they don't know them. And a lot of times it's probably true. Do you know how many deals that girl gonna lose because of that? You know how many fans she gonna lose because of that? I'm definitely not a fan no more. Okay? Because honestly, if I grew up in the hood with you and I know we struggle together and you my blood, I wouldn't really care if we were friends or not. I would still try to be there for you. I wouldn't dare want to see my blood on the street. Because first of all, not only does that make you fucking look bad, but it's just sad because what if her sister would have got on and not her? Would Glow would have had that same energy? I'm sure the fuck shit not. She didn't expect her sister to help her, so that's what I don't respect. I don't respect neither parties. But again, I don't have siblings, so I don't understand that struggle any fucking way. I don't see how people can grow up in a household together all their life, do everything together, grow up and hate each other. Don't understand that. I don't have siblings, so I never could understand that. And I used to be sad about it. I want people in my life that I grew up with and we got all the secrets about each other. And if something go wrong, we have each other back. No, no, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. People are rude. People are evil. My mama deal with so much with her siblings. I thank God I don't have none. The shit she go through with hers, ooh, ooh. It's worse than having a fucking enemy on the street, y'all. Because this person know all your personal business. Those relationships are with family that's toxic. Just because they your family, you don't gotta deal with them. I cut all my family off. Yes, I did. I threw a family, and I'm the one who threw the family fucking reunion. I threw my family a family reunion, y'all. I paid for everything. We had a reunion in a park. We had jump houses. We had cotton candies, slushies. Oh my God. Everything, decorations, food galore. Like, everybody left with a plate. You would think that somebody with a good ass career and stuff through this party. No, I threw it just because I wanted to see my family all together as one and enjoy themselves, because a lot of times we have never really experienced that type of companionship with each other. It's always been either somebody got hurt and that's why we came around each other. It's never been genuine. Oh, let's just have a good time as a family. So I took my own money. I probably spent about $4,000, y'all. No cap, just over the stuff that I was planning, and I had to pay for like permits, and like I had to pay for the jump house people. I had to pay for the food. I had to pay for the decoration, the venue. I had to everything, and nobody gave me a dime on this shit, y'all. Nobody, not one person in my family. So now I never had any more issues directly with them. But I just feel like they do too much backstabbing stuff to each other. Nobody has really backstabbed me in the family because honestly, I don't deal with them like that. Good morning. God bless Alabama. Check it in. Thank you. I wouldn't either, but at the same time, I'm not giving them all my money every time I turn around. You shouldn't. That would be dumb to do because they're going to blow it. They're going to blow it. But what you can do is you can actually give them a position where they can't fall. She could have opened up a fucking business and let her family run it. She could have did something different, you know? I just don't think she's being smart about it either. Like, I he do. He still support his mama because we know what that looks like on the outside, and regardless to what the fuck that person did to you, you are the bigger person now because you don't have the struggle. Therefore, I do believe that you should be able to give something up. It shouldn't be no meat on your bones when you got money like that, man. Unless you don't. Now, if you don't, then just say you don't got it like that. But nobody's going to admit that. She's not going to admit to her family, I don't got it like that to give y'all. I got a 360 deal. I got to pay these people off. She's not going to admit that. I don't expect her to explain herself either to them. She don't have to. But what you're not going to do is act like you're not wrong in a certain way. Now, her sister said some dumb shit too. She said, and I couldn't understand, why would you be cordial with your sister and then expect her to give you money? That don't make sense. If a bitch is just cordial to me, she's not getting no money from me. No. Especially if you my sister and you're just cordial. Girl, I will cordially ignore your ass. I will cordially ignore you. But if I had a billion, a million, shit, if I had a hundred, 500K, I'll probably help my people. If I had $500,000, I would take my most trustworthy family members or friends, and we would have a compound together. We would have some land, and Okay, yeah, I'm going into this little class. We would have land, and I would build us several houses on that land to share. The undesirable characters in the family with bad traits, I would set them up their own land and let them, I would put the houses together in a little coop to coop. We wouldn't be. They would have to later take care of themselves. Literally, I would like start a store. I would make a business. Me, I would just take my money and create a business and give all my family members a job. That's it. I wouldn't give nobody shit anyway, because people with poor money management skills, gonna stay broke. So giving them money would be dumb. Exactly. That's why I would make them financially stable and financially wealthy by employing their ass. In their eyes, they'll be thinking they're set because they got, because that's what it would be. It'll be a job, but it'll be stability for them. I would give them some stability. Like, I would create a business where they can thrive. They can run it and feel good about themselves. And they don't have to work for nobody else. Like, why aren't celebrities creating businesses for their family? The only person I really seen do that was Blueface. I think it's a Blueface, and it's a couple people, um, rappers, I think, that made like little food joints. That's smart. They already work at food places, so why not just get your own restaurant? It's gonna pop. You're a celebrity. That's money for your family. Like, everybody don't think like me. Exactly. I would also, but if they spend the money on something dumb, I'm not giving them any more money. And that only makes sense. I wouldn't even give them money. Y'all heard me? I wouldn't even do that. We would just be look, we starting a business. You gotta put in to get something. Everybody have a fucking job. See, but that's the thing. Her sister can get up off her butt and get a job. Dollar General hiring you have to start somewhere. No, no, no. As being Glorilla's sister, Glorilla should allow her family to get better jobs than fucking Dollar General and FedEx. Like, you're a celebrity. Do you know people will actually take your family and try to hire them to try to get some money out of you? Like, you really set your family up for failure when you leave them in the ghetto. Because people don't know y'all relationship, and they would definitely try to take them and think that they could get a ransom for them. That's stupid. I wouldn't do that either. I wouldn't allow them to work at Dollar General. No. I would create a business that they don't even have to show their face on. It's so many faceless businesses that they could do and they can make money. Like, look what Sexy Red doing with her sisters. She got them with finna start clothing lines, and the other one rapping. Like, employ them on something else. She even got one of her sisters like decorating her house. Unfortunately, what's the girl Glorilla? Her sister don't even have a good relationship. So Glorilla, what you expected? You already said we was cordial. If I'm cordial with somebody that is my sibling, she better not dare expect $1 from me. She can expect a job from me for sure. Excuse me. I hire you all day. You can get a job. You can get a high paying job at that. I'm gonna make sure you live a good life because of the job you got. I wouldn't give you nothing. So I think the problem is Glorilla not doing too well with her money. Because if she was, her family wouldn't be on her crying. Okay? When you are wealthy, your family's wealthy. But when you got money, your family ain't got no money, you not wealthy. Because their wealth's going to land on everybody. Just the fact that she's getting acknowledged and getting money now because she's her sister. It just shows you how Glorilla could have put something in that girl's life. She making money off talking bad about her sister. Imagine what could have happened if Glorilla would have put her in a position to talk good and actually make something. She wouldn't have lost her little fans that actually believe in supporting their family, because some people believe in making money just to support their family. So when you see people who make money and they don't support their family, it's kind of like, I don't like you. I don't like you. You're evil. And you best to believe it's gonna be plenty of people who go down the line and say that. You're gonna have people say, yeah, she ain't wrong for giving her money. But in the same token, I wouldn't did that. That's where the disconnect gonna come. Y'all, I came out here just to let y'all see that I'm no different than anybody on here. The only difference is I actually want to be a better version of myself. I actually want to do the things that make me a better version of myself. And I don't like bleeding on people. And I absolutely want to be treated how I treat others. Okay. A lot of times I intimidate people because I'm very strong in my thoughts and in my opinions. A lot of people aren't like that. So when they see somebody like me, it's offensive. And some people who try to be that and they see somebody like me, it become a competition. And I don't compete with people. I leave people where they at. Because they ain't no competition with me. I'm nothing like nobody else, but at the same time I have the same issues as other people. I just handle them differently. I recently went through a situation where I did not want to go through this. I tried to avoid it, and but then when I did decide I was going to go through it, I got tricked into not going through it. And now I'm back at a position where I can actually go through it without the guilt. So I just really, I don't want to stay on here long. I'm trying not to make no 41, 45, 43, 50-minute videos, y'all. But I just want y'all to know. Become the better version of yourself does not look like not having issues in your life. You will most definitely have issues in your life. You'll probably have more issues in your life because you have more boundaries. Ain't that funny? The more issues I had is because the more love I had for myself. It was like I had less issues when I didn't love myself completely. People were cool with where I was at, how I showed up, and how they benefited from all of that. Sorry, yeah, I was listening to my job. But anyway, anywho, I'm about to get off of here. I appreciate everybody for the likes, love. I wish that people would go ahead and subscribe and share my videos because honestly, I don't know how much longer I can take being on YouTube. It's a struggle with keeping a clear topic because I'm not one sided. I'm multidimensional. There are other topics that I can definitely go about. And sometimes YouTube will put you in a category and you can't be multiple things on here. You have to stick in certain categories. And I noticed that on here. So it looks like I probably have to start me a new page just to reiterate another topic. It's not I cannot be all myself on here. I have to be one way or you get not recognition. It's like if you don't keep a trend up, they put you in the back. You have to keep a trend to keep your channel going. If you change your trend, then they get confused and they don't know what to do with you. And I think that is so damn dumb. So, but I also think that that's their way of saying, hey, keep this topic on this. And if you want to talk about something else, go to another channel. Because we're trying to weed out people. We don't need people all in one place. We need people separated. Inverts, introverts, outsiders, insiders, buckwheats, weeks. And y'all go over there. That's how I feel like on YouTube. Thank you, Insatiable. It's my name. I'm surprised I could pronounce that. Y'all know I'm from the ghetto. I did not have a good education. So I do not pronounce my words properly. My grammar is tore up, effed up, jacked up. And I absolutely have no intentions to fixing it. I do not. Because me personally, I don't care for the English language that much. I communicate with my brain. And a lot of times the stuff I say go over people's head anyway. So why would I try to fix my English spelling and grammar for people who don't believe in witchcraft? Y'all have a good day. Love y'all. Peace and light and love. Go look in the mirror today. Everybody is not perfect, but be a better version of yourself and try not to bleed on people, y'all. Please. If you want somebody to do this for them, for you, do it for them too. Times two. And then you'll get the reciprocation back. If you don't, then leave their ass right where they at. Y'all have a good day.